Really sorry that I'm not with you in Taunton today for the conference. I'm elsewhere around the country, including, of course, in Richmond Park later today. I hope you have a fantastic day and a fantastic conference. I want to thank you for everything that you have done for the party recently and over the last few months. It's been, shall we say, a very interesting year. All I can say is that the need for a liberal voice in our country and across the world has never been greater. Liberalism has never been more under threat than it is now, and therefore never more necessary. And as we look in our country at a political mood that has created the division that was revealed during Brexit and has been indeed exacerbated since it, our role is of enormous significance. We have a Conservative government now that seems impregnable because of an opposition that has chosen to, leave the field of play and to be more interested in feeling good, the politics of protest and of deep ideology, not the practical politics that wants to make a difference in people's lives. With that kind of opposition, Theresa May or her successors and the Conservative Party seem to have a stranglehold on our British politics for the very foreseeable future. At the same time, post the referendum in June, you see a Britain that is heading out of Europe and also potentially out of any kind of meaningful relationship with our partners in the rest of this continent. They're really troubling and difficult times. The politics of nationalism overtaking the politics of internationalism, decency, rationality. Now, when we use the phrase open, tolerant and united, that is the kind of country we believe in, which is also the kind of country we believe that millions of other British people believe in too. And it's something that I think we need to now coalesce around. Because when I became leader, 15 months ago, my job was to rebuild the Liberal Democrats, to grow us, to give us confidence, to start winning again at local level and at every other level too. But you know what? In these last few months, with the referendum result and with indeed the re-election of Jeremy Corbyn, there's now a massive opportunity, a massive challenge for us that means that our historic purpose has been lifted to something really quite staggering. We are the only route through which the British people will get a say on whether the terms of the deal that is negotiated between our country and the European Union is acceptable, and therefore the only party offering people a plausible and completely democratic route to remaining in the European Union. So if you want to avoid hard Brexit, if you want to give any hope whatsoever of Britain being part of Europe again in the near future, the Liberal Democrats are the only route available to you. And thing two, well, in the light of Jeremy Corbyn's re-election as Labour leader, the Liberal Democrats also form the only plausible route for the Conservatives to lose their majority and for that, quarter of a century of Tory rule that now looks likely without us. Well, we're the only way of stopping that. And when you look at that, I say it based upon the hard data, and I say it to the most important people in the country, Liberal Democrats in the southwest of England. Here's the maths. Look, the SNP cannot, unless they engage in an aggressive foreign policy, gain more than one seat off the Tory party. Nobody believes the Labour Party, especially after boundary changes, can gain any seats off the Tories. So that means the only route to the Conservative Party losing their majority and Britain being spared Conservative rule at any point over the next generation, the only route is through the Liberal Democrats, is through the West Country predominantly. You are massively important to our country's future. If we're able to succeed in the West Country, in the county elections coming up next May, and in the various elections that will take place along the way, if we're to succeed, then it will be in your neck of the woods for first and foremost. That's why I'm going to be with you shortly. I would have been with you before Christmas if it not been for the fact that we need to get out there and fight in the Richmond by-election. So I hope I will see you next in Richmond. I need to see you in Richmond in the next few days, but I will see you again in the very near future, right at the beginning of the new year. I'm pretty certain I'll be coming to the West Country in January. You matter massively to me. You've been absolutely essential to our party's history, our foundation, our traditions are rooted in the West Country, and our party's future our revival, not just for our own sake, but for our country's sake, for Europe's sake, will also be in the West Country. You are very important people. You've just become essential. Thank you.